There's some sort of regret around not telling the truth. Your person is wondering if this is salvageable, if you all will be together again. They're still holding on to this connection. Though they do see it as a missed opportunity. They see you as blocked. You see them as very defensive. Time out is how you see the connection in order to get a new perspective. And you're working very hard. I don't know if you're working hard at this connection or just working hard in general. Hey Gemini, welcome to your love reading for February 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. If it's your first time here, my name's Amanda. I'm at Luna Sync Tarot, and thank you for stopping by. If this reading resonates with you, hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. If you're interested in a personal reading, I am doing those now. The link is below in the description box. So today, for your love reading for February, we're going to take a look at you, what you're bringing to the table. We'll take a look at your person, what they're bringing to the table. We'll look at the composite energies, and we will pull a card of insight. We'll also clarify all the way through, of course, and we'll pull a card of guidance towards the end. So let's sync up. I'm going to split the deck 3 ways. In the position of you and what you're bringing to the table this month is the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, this card keeps popping up. I thoroughly shuffled this deck. 8 of Pentacles, this is putting in the work. In the position of your person, what they're bringing to the table is the Moon. Keeping secrets, a little secretive, keeping something hidden. Not everything is seen. Sort of hiding something, maybe. In the position of the composite energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is long-lasting commitment. This is a long-lasting, hard-working, like this is, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the seed, and you nurture the seed, the Ace of Pentacles, through the entire numerical order of the suit of Pentacles, and then you get to the 10 of Pentacles, which is like an explosion of abundance, having enough to share with your community, with your family. This is generational wealth in the composite energy, so wow, beautiful. In the insight, wow, so many pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's wondering whether they should continue to put the energy into or the effort into this thing, wondering about the return on investment. So there's a concern, there's a exploration, a mental exploration. That sounds really clinical. There is I would say concern. Are my efforts going to be rewarded? What is the return on investment here? Should I continue to do this work? That's in the position of the insight. So somebody's working hard, and that's you, Gemini. Working hard, really like focused on your craft. Could be just working hard inside of this connection. It could be that you are investing through hard work in this connection. Somebody is keeping things hidden, keeping things secret. There's something under the surface here with what your connection is bringing to the table. However, there's like in the combined energy, this is like long-term commitment. And then there's a curiosity or a wonder or a concern about return on investment. Should I continue working on this? What am I going to get in return? What are my rewards for the efforts that I've put into this? I don't know if that's a concern coming from you or a wonder coming from you. If you're wondering that, well, let's look into it a little bit more deeply with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So, how do you see this person? How do you see them? What is your perception of them? Oh, 7 of Wands. Guarded. You see them as guarded. And secretive. Look at the lizard. Lizard is about the subconscious. Things that are hidden. So you do see them in this way, as having some secrets. some things under the surface that haven't come to light. Well, that's probably a kinder, more neutral way to say that, because I don't know if this person is keeping secrets, like intentionally, like being deceptive intentionally, could be, but more neutral is that something's under the surface and you realize that there are things under the surface here. How do you perceive the connection itself, Gemini? How are you perceiving the connection? It does seem like something you're willing to work on, that you are putting in some work. You are investing. This is something you're committed to. The Hanged Man. This is how you see the connection. Suspension. It's suspended. There's something, could be that you're in a timeout from this person. There is a suspension of some sort here. I'm going to cover her boobies because of YouTube standards around adult content. But the Hanged Man, like taking a time out to get a new perspective. This is how you perceive the connection. So there could be that there is a timeout to shift perspective. Oops, hold up. All right, let's look at them. How are they perceiving you, Gemini? I just heard they've gone dark. I looked at the moon, and those are the words that came to me. It's like they've gone dark. This is how they perceive you. Two of Swords, blocked. Disconnected from your emotions. Look at this card, though. This is how they perceive you. Somebody's coming forward with an offer and somebody is turning away from the offer. Either they came forward to you with an offer and you've turned away, or vice versa. You came toward them with an offer and they turned away. Somebody is blocked. There was somebody blocked the offer. This is how they perceive you. How do they perceive the connection? Oh. Four of Cups in reverse. Missed opportunity. They don't want to miss an opportunity, but it feels, I don't need to cover that. There's no nudity in here. It does feel like a missed opportunity. They perceive the connection as a missed opportunity. You perceive them as guarded. You perceive the connection as having taken a time out in order to get a new perspective or illumination. You're working hard. I don't know if you're working hard at this connection or just in general in your life you're working hard, like you're just throwing yourself into work. Could be a possibility. They've gone dark. There's something under the surface here, something hidden, something that you can't see or they're not sharing. How they perceive you is as being blocked. Emotions disconnected from your thoughts or disconnected from emotions, emotionally disconnected. How they perceive the connection is as a missed opportunity. However, in the composite energy, we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, this is like the most auspicious card where it comes to relationships. It's like what everybody seems to want, which is long-standing, long-term commitment, working together on a commitment that brings about this abundance and this state of being where you have enough, more than enough to share with your community, with your family, building that thing together. That's in the composite energy. So let's clarify that because that's really interesting. Let's work with the Osho Zen. What does the Osho Zen have to tell us? Tell us, Osho Zen. What is this Ten of Pentacles in the composite energy about? I mean, because I'm seeing it's like there's some conflict happening here between the two of you and how you perceive each other and how you perceive the connection. Maybe it could be just that you both wanted this thing, or you both want this thing, continue to want this thing. This is what you were aligned in your desires and objectives, potentially. Okay. We have a few cards that came out. Mind in reverse. I really dislike this card. It's so unfortunate. Mind in reverse. It's just being, oh my God, just controlled by your thoughts, controlled by your anxieties. It's like running thoughts, like ruminating thoughts that have more of a grip on you than you have on them. They're just sort of running the show. You can see, look at the stacks that are just steaming and like all the gears are turning. A lot of anxieties happening here. Inner voice. This is the High Priestess. And then conditioning. Somebody is not being who they are. Somebody is put on a mask or a costume to appear just like everybody else, to conform, essentially, in order to fit in. This is what social conditioning is all about, right? We're told that we should look or be like this, which is like everybody else, essentially, in order to fit in order to be acceptable. The thing that we desire most, that we actually depend on as human animals, is to be cared for and attached and accepted by our community, by our family and our community. So the pull is strong to conform when we have those attachment needs, right? But this is a lion acting like a sheep. So there's probably a great deal of conflict that this type of reality is creating, because these are two very different entities. This is like a bold, fierce, carnivorous, aggressive, rebellious spirit acting like a docile, sleepy, passive creature. This is going to create a lot of internal conflict. This is all clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. This is interesting. In terms of the relationship, somebody wasn't being who they actually were. There was a mask. Somebody was wearing a mask. It could have been both of you, one or the other, acting as if, conforming in order to achieve this thing. I'm honestly, like, this kind of feels like this is the thing I'm supposed to want. This is the thing I'm supposed to do. We have, in our culture, very traditional ideas about connecting with one another, you know, and like steps that you take that are supposedly right steps to take inside of relationships, inside of commitments, that can feel, for some people who are rebellious or sort of outside of the box, very constricting and cause a lot of conflict. There's a call for listening to your inner voice and making a decision. That's all in the composite energy. And so finally, in the insight, we have this question: do I continue to invest in this? If I continue to invest in this, what will the harvest look like? What are the rewards that I will reap? It's almost like you need to know that in order to know whether you should continue to invest in it. But certainly there's a question around, I've put in this effort and now I'm waiting to see what the results are. And what will be the results? What will be the rewards? Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot here about work and about investment, dedication, commitment. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. What is this question about investment? Who's asking it? Is Gemini asking it? Is their partner asking it? Certainly somebody was not standing in the light of their true nature. And it's almost like it's in the composite energy, so it's almost like it. There were two influences here influencing this reality, this social conditioning reality. Knight of Pentacles. Waiting, 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 waiting. Seven of Pentacles is often the waiting card. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. Look how he's at a standstill. Again, we have a Pentacles. There's something about like reality, like bringing something into reality. Knight of Pentacles. Taking action around something. It's just very slow. It's like almost like at a standstill. It's like this waiting energy. Tell me more. The Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Queen of Wands. This came up in your general reading, and so did the Hanged Man. So check that out, Gemini. The Queen of Wands. There is a Queen of Wands type personality in your life, influencing you in some way. She's very charismatic, very sexy, very powerful. Wise use of energy, knows how to use her energy well, knows how to leverage her network, knows how to turn her dreams into reality. That's almost like her function. Waiting. Waiting for your Queen of Wands. Huh. Okay, well, let us pull some Hidden Truth Oracle cards. I want to know what they have to say to you. The way that they perceive you as blocked, the way they perceive the connection is as a missed opportunity. The way that you perceive them is as guarded, and the way that you perceive the connection is having taken a time out to get a new perspective. There's a time out here happening between the two of you. Somebody needs to be who they really are and to slough off this sheepskin and admit what they really want. It's causing a lot of anxiety. Will we be together again? There's a question on their part. They're not sure. Are you guys going to get back together? Is this thing going to work out? Is this meant to be? How about you? What do you have to say to them? Oh, good Lord. I regret lying to you. So you might have said something that wasn't true. That could have been the secret, hidden, unseen thing. I don't know. There was some sort of deception that took place inside of this connection that caused this timeout, this need to get a new perspective. Let's look at the dark mirror. I want to know what this hidden thing is. I want to know what this deception was. What was the nature of the deception? What is the nature of the moon? Oh, you know what, Gemini? You also had the moon in your general reading. Different decks. These cards showed up from different decks inside of both readings. So check it out. There's like some strong connections here between both readings with the moon, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Wands coming out in both. Okay, what is this lie or this deception, this hidden thing, whatever's under the surface? Atonement just flipped up. Atoning for a sin. Oh gosh, okay, sacrifice. Let me just pick these up. Atonement and sacrifice. I mean, I feel like somebody lied or maybe said something that was untrue. Sacrifice. Because they didn't want to hurt the other person. It was almost like a white lie. The truth was sacrificed, for sure. Let's pull a card of guidance for you. I'm going to go with the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. Sometimes you don't know how to tell the truth in a way that won't be painful for the other person. However, you got to try to find a way, because the truth always needs to be spoken. Whoop. Okay, we have Quantum Quattro. Let me show this to you. Quantum Quattro. Number 12. Let's read about this. Synergy. Ooh, lovely. Quantum Quattro has amazing healing power and a dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings about an energetic shift and integration. You are an extremely complex person who is seeking wholeness within yourself. Examine all facets of your personality, especially those you hide from yourself or others. Ooh. Are you the one that's putting on a mask? Accept those of value. Find the gift hidden within mistakes. Forgive and let go. Release yourself from codependencies and abusive relationships. Heal your inner child. Recognize the resources you have to draw on. The divination is karmic aspects need healing. Your question is nowhere near as straightforward as it seems, so dig deep and see all sides. That's the Hanged Man. Different perspective. The power of the whole is much greater than its component parts. Once you have all the information, you are invincible and evolve rapidly. The healing insight is recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. Okay, recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. There's a need for that recognition. Oh, the frequency is high. The chakra is energizes all. The timing is Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. That's a lot. The soul path is holistic healing for the soul. Okay. Yeah, a need for forgiveness, for letting go, for healing. A need to go deeper. And that might be what the moon is about, why the moon showed up in both readings for you. Just going deeper, bringing what's underneath the surface to the light of day, to be healed, to be dissolved. There was this, in the composite energy, it's like that both of you wanted this thing. It seemed like this was the thing that you were striving for, right? But then there was anxiety. There was like all of this baggage of social conditioning. And then the High Priestess going within. There is somebody in your life right now who is like the Queen of Wands energy, bringing this in. The insight is like, it's like, there's almost like sadness here on this person's face, waiting, just in a standstill. What should I invest in? Am I going to get my return on investment? There's some sort of regret around not telling the truth. Your person is wondering if this is salvageable, if you all will be together again. They're still holding on to this connection. Though they do see it as a missed opportunity. They see you as blocked. You see them as very defensive. Time out is how you see the connection in order to get a new perspective. And you're working very hard. I don't know if you're working hard at this connection or just working hard in general. Gemini, if this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button. I'm wishing you the best in, well, now March, because this is the last day in February. Thank you for being patient for your readings. I hope you take very good care.